Hi, my name is Kyle Hankinson. I'm with KCH Engineered Systems, a manufacturer of air pollution control equipment and metal finishing equipment. We've been in business for about 28 years now, and we really are experts in thermoplastics, fabrication, and as well as steel fabrication in process tanks, exhaust systems, hoods, scrubbers, mist eliminators, PVC ducting, exhaust fans, and basically complete metal finishing systems and exhaust packages. Some of the specifics about this piece of equipment right here: you have a 304 stainless steel tank, a process tank, for example, that is going to contain some type of process chemical in it that's either heated or ambient with air agitation, and we've got mechanical covers that are keeping the fumes from coming up off the process. You also have an exhaust hood that's a lateral style exhaust hood on each side of the tank that's pulling the fumes off while the cover's closed and while it's open. And as you can see right here, these are two electromechanical actuators. We've got this system set on a timer to automatically open and close the covers for show purposes, but typically a finisher would go up, and if they want to put a part inside their tank, they would go up and press a button to open the covers and then insert their parts and their racks inside the tank, and then press a button to close the covers and allow the parts to process. Not only does KCH manufacture new process equipment, but we also can retrofit mechanical covers into an existing process. For example, a hard chrome plater with a typical open surface tank has to meet the new OSHA Chrome PEL. And so one of the options that you can utilize in meeting the new standards is retrofitting your tank with a new mechanical cover. The process fumes are exhausted from the tank into the fume scrubber system that we have here. This is a vertical wet pack bed fume scrubber. It essentially takes dirty air and enters it into the airstream through the pack section here. All the acid, gases, and chemicals are absorbed into this packing section via a scrubbing solution that's introduced over the packing media. When I say packing media, this is an example. This is called random dump packing media. It's polypropylene material, and what it does is create surface area for the solution to come in contact with the dirty airstream so that the chemicals and the gases are absorbed into the solution. It's a phenomenon called mass transfer. So that's polypropylene packing media. Comes in many different shapes and sizes depending upon what you're trying to scrub, and it creates a differential pressure across the entire system based on the packing media type. So the way this system works here, you've got a vertical pump here that we manufacture at KCH that constantly recirculates the scrubbing solution through the scrubber. You've got a series of spray headers here. This is a nozzle type spray header that shoots this solution over the packing media at around 5 to 7 psi. Then you have also an optional overhead weir tray, which you can't really see in this case, but it instead of a nozzle, it uses a distribution box that will pump the solution through, introduce it over the packing, and what it does is it helps prevent plugging of the nozzles inside the fume scrubber. So you have two types of liquid distribution in the scrubber that you can choose from. Then also on the outlet of the scrubber, as the chemicals move through, they're scrubbed and whatnot, but also what's taking its place is you have tiny droplets of water and mist that are in the airstream, and they will be removed through this composite mesh pad mist eliminator. This is polypropylene material as well. And then out the outlet, it goes, the air is nice and clean, goes through the outlet out into the exhaust fan that we'll see on the other side here. This is the last piece of equipment that we'll be showing today. This is our direct drive smart exhaust fan that we have at KCH Services. Now, as you can see, it has a directly coupled arrangement between the motor and the fan wheel. And most fans that you'll see are actually belt-driven fans, where you'll have a drive down here located in the front of the fan that's controlling the RPM of the wheel versus the motor. Now, through the use of a variable frequency drive, what we've been able to do is ramp the motor up and down and change the hertz that will give you the proper RPM setting. This fan here is constructed from PVC material. It has a galvanized mild steel base, and you can see we've got dual bearing set with a OSHA approved shaft cover as well, and it's an up blast arrangement. The control panel here is the brains around the entire system. The mechanical cover on the opposite side of the booth, it has a couple of limit switches on it that will send a signal. When the cover is closed, it'll send a signal to the PLC inside the control panel that sends a signal to a variable frequency drive which controls this fan. As the cover closes, it will energize the limit switch and tell this fan to ramp down. Now when the cover opens, it'll de-energize the limit switch, which tells the fan to ramp up so you can pull full CFM at the tank. This is the VFD inside this system is a maturing technology now, so really it makes them a lot more affordable nowadays versus when they were first introduced probably 10 years ago. And in this case, we're monitoring pH and water flow and differential pressure. So anytime the scrubber, in this case, is out of spec, out of range of any of those functions, then it will create an alarm, either a visible or audible alarm, or else there's a Ethernet hookup inside here that you can hook to your computer system in the offices that will pop up a blip on your screen and tell you that something's out of alarm or out of a spec and you need to go investigate. Well, thanks for stopping our booth here today at KCH Services. Again, we're a manufacturer of industrial exhaust systems and process equipment. So if you have any kind of need for either of those, please give us a call. We'll have one of our sales guys come out and come and do a site visit at your facility, address the need, and come up with a solution for you, be it the industrial ventilation side of our business or the process equipment side. So you can also visit our website, www.kchservices.com, or call myself, Kyle Hankinson, or any of our other handy technical sales guys at KCH. Thank you.